I came to bring the
What's going on, people? It's that boy Treezy here, bringing you a bit of a strategy guide for the Bros to the Claws achievement from Halo 4. Now, for safety, you know what I mean, I've tried this a few times, lost a few guys, kept starting it from, I think it's Rally Point Bravo. I played it extra safe here, set it to heroic difficulty from the start of the mission, just to see what the situation was with any soldiers in the first area. There is none that you come across that you can save. So straight away, you know what I mean, don't worry about that part. And pardon my squeaky chair. Now, you'll meet, well, spoilers, you'll meet up with Colonel, Commander Lasky. Cutscene will kick in. You'll see that woman there who you're going to meet in this spot. Well, shut up. Anyway, so the cutscene will kick in and then you'll be with two friendly soldiers. Now, the problem I kept having with these guys was they kind of like to just, you know what I mean, push forward on their own accord. You know what I mean? Two standard guys. They're rolling with the Master Chief. You know what I mean? If that was me personally, I'd be taking a step right back. You know what I mean? But these guys are just on autopilot. You know what I mean? So I personally found that I had to be quite aggressive. You know what I mean, in my approach. Heroic, you know, you do get slapped around a little bit, but it's not too bad if you're decent with your accuracy. Obviously, you can see there the rifle takes out the crawlers, one shot to the head, they're done with. The main problem is you just need to save like full clip for the knights, but again, you know what I mean, you do have to push quite aggressively. Don't let those other guys go in front because they can't take a lot of damage at all. Once you get to this section, obviously the sandbags are there. You've got 4 more soldiers to look after. Now I restarted it, well, reverted to the last save at that point there because I wasn't confident that I actually kept all those guys alive in that situation right there. And as you can see again, you know what I mean, did a quick head count. Now I'm 100% confident. I've got 4 more guys rolling with me. The 2 who were previously with me, that equals 6. Now I'm sticking with the same approach here because again, you know what I mean, I don't want these guys getting ahead of me. They can handle themselves okay against crawlers, but against the knights they don't really stand a chance, and the knights come with some pretty intense attacks. You know what I mean, there's one attack they can do kind of like that, but from like a longer range, where they'll just like teleport left right left right left right, come right up to you and just melee you in one hit. If they do that to any of your friendly UNSC buddies, screwed, you know what I mean. So again, keeping with the aggressive nature, I pushed up the hill. It did start to get a bit hectic. Obviously you can see here I'm taking a lot of damage, and I'm not gonna lie, I did reload the checkpoint at this point because I wanted to try and be in control of the situation, you know what I'm saying, because obviously you can see on the little radar the guys are kind of spread off to the right. I can't keep an eye, you know, a confident eye over on what they're doing, you know what I mean. And it's pretty intense in a way, to be fair, because obviously you can see there the knight disappears and it's like, shit, where's he gone, as he sliced one of my friends up, you know what I mean. I mean, you do have to risk it a little bit and just kind of carry on and, you know what I mean, get the enemies out of the way and then do a head count afterwards. So you know what I mean, it's looking pretty calm now. All the enemies are dealt with. The next wave of enemies will kick in as soon as you complete the objective, so just, you know, play it patient. As you can see here now, 1, 2, 3 on this side. The 4th's gone off to the turret a bit further back, and then 2 stay with another turret that's like situated to the left of the sandbags, the left of like the main door. Now this part you're pretty much home free, to be fair. You still do need to like keep control of the enemies as they progress up the hill, but you know how it is, you've got the height advantage. You've got 3, oh, don't worry about that guy, by the way, he was like kind of already dead, not part of the guys you need to look after. But anyway, there's 3 of your AI teammates on a turret each, and then the other 3 just spraying away with the assault rifles. Now that's something I've always liked about Halo AI, is they're always pretty slick on the turrets, you know what I mean? So at this point you just need to keep the enemies at bay the best you can. Now I like to try and make, well, I should have made the crawlers the more of the primary target, you know what I mean? Because they come in numbers, and the only problem that the AI has when they're on the turrets is they'll kill an enemy and then they like to carry on shooting the dead body, you know what I mean? Which is understandable, you know what I mean? It's the satisfaction. People like teabagging dead bodies and shit, you know what I mean? So you can't blame them, but that's why I kind of like to try and take the crawlers out of the game early, you know what I mean? So then they're out of sight. They're not nothing to worry about. The turret fire can just be focused on the Promethean Knights, you know what I mean? And again, you know what I mean, even though it's on heroic, the Knights are still not that bad to take out. Obviously I've got the railgun at my advantage here, but at the same time when I run out of ammo on that, the battle rifle still does the job pretty well. If you do run out of ammo on both guns, your best bet's probably going to be to jack one of the turrets off your AI teammates. The only reason I didn't do that to begin with was because I was a bit worried that if I take one of the turret positions, will they relocate in like a daft position, you know what I mean, where they're going to be exposed to more fire and whatnot. Kind of one of them where the computer's safety matters more than your own, you know what I mean? Because if you die, it's nothing. You reload the last checkpoint, you carry on, you try again. If they die, well, it is the same situation, but it's more kind of hurtful, you know what I mean? And you might not notice it. That's the main thing as well, is keeping an eye on all the soldiers. Yeah, so that's it really. So there's your video for you guys. I hope that helps out. If it does, drop a quick like, you know how we roll. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all in the future. Stay tuned for more guides.